the incredible fans here at Stockholm. Are you ready to kick this major off, guys?
Seeing everyone here is just making me so happy because this means the world to me, and it means the world to me, to everyone.
To refresh, and Shush were super quiet. And then when it came to Legend stage, when they really had to deliver, they started really popping those heads, right? So if these two players can continue.
Heroic taking matter into their own hands early on. It's Yakindari's 15 seconds on the clock, attacking into the bomb site with only 2 players dedicated. They still had the lurker in con. They still had a lurker in mid. They still had 1 player positioned on catwalk. That was Buster, who was able to get a kill from that position. But man, with only isn't going to have nearly as impressive a scoreline. He's 11-8, but some of the kills he's getting are unreal. Opening up the bomb sites that are allowing VP to actually take the round and take a 2-round lead. That one on the B bomb site, just a straight heads-up duel.
Next kill, Kicker gonna get caught. Refresh with the kill. We're gonna spot him out, and there it is. The final kill of the pistol round. Heroic taking. He may hold off on taking the big risk. Just gonna reinvest a little bit into this round, and there it is.
That was a powerful sip of the beer. Well done.
Danish fans here to make some noise for Heroic. It's big for them in terms of building that bank going forward into this half. There we go, VP sign. Sick. Now, well, countdown is out, and let's get into the thick of things here. Kicker's going to be fully exchange of pace there from Heroic.
Oh, yeah.
No faffing about mid, trying to get utility or anything like that. Just straight out onto the B bomb site. They noticed that there was a weakness, a window that they could hit. They took full advantage of it. Very nice headshot to kick things off in the round. And 13-9. And
by Virtus Pro. I think everyone's kind of waiting, considering the performances we've seen of them. When are they going to plant their feet, put a stop to this?
2 rounds away, and yep, Danish fans already popping off. There you go. Proper ambiance. Legit, fellas. Good job. All right, James, you have that AWP. You're just stuck there. You're so slow trying to go around the corners, trying to stay scoped up.
Great individual performances. Refresh was absolutely stunning. Great performance from him.
Shouldn't be a negative thing for them.
Yeah, I actually think the problem that VP have here is they came in being underdogs and not feeling the pressure, but now
James doesn't get that kill on Cadian. He pulls Cadian off the bomb plant, and all of a sudden it's a 1 round for Virtus Pro, but still denying the save at the end. That whole AWP, man, that James wishes he had that back.
Take the lead, 8-6. Heroic just trying to add a little cherry on top here at the end.
Shout out to Sato. Got the fan in the audience, and everybody here in Stockholm watching some CS. First time in a couple years now. But we're live with the major line from Stockholm.
Second half, the first half, absolutely miraculous for Heroic, with low HP in this situation as well.
It's not even like they have anybody, like that's the thing about Heroic, the power of Heroic. Danes are starting to take off. They've got 10 rounds on the board now. They've cracked into the double digits. Feels good to hear that again, Moses.
Yeah, saving to chance of James time. The Avicii Arena, 11-11. Be very easy to line up. A good flank from Yakindar as well. You're right, that ate so much time off their clock for that retake to come in and be really, truly dangerous. And they have not had success there. Like, Tezos has shut them down twice. Stown has now shut them down. It worked. It's not pretty. It's grimy. It's scrappy. But they brought us to Inferno.
They brought us to Inferno, and, well, of course, Inferno has to be.
For so long, Cadian was popping off and fragging out. He's not doing that so much now, but I mean, he still contributes a lot. I think we've also got to talk about a little bit how, VP are they've got players that are playing for legacy themselves, right?
Early, like we just saw in the previous round, how mobile he can be, the different positions you can take that up to. He gets 2 all-important kills in the round, the opening 2 kills. Like, if he's doing that throughout the half, if he can maintain having an AWP as much as humanly possible, and just be a lot of toys to play with in terms of flashbangs, in terms of smokes. The other 2 guys can drop as much as they want, but yeah, you got to call a timeout. This is actually a pretty tricky round for VP. And yeah, Heroic's probably loving it. The conversation, Cadian's probably telling them, we're in their head. We have them beat already. They don't know what to do. We're destroying them. Keep it up.
Yep.
But at the same time, you're still playing against guns in these rounds. Be competitive for sure. 14 kills on Cadian to end the half. 13 kills on Tess's. On the VP side of things, it's Flit and Kickert with 9 kills apiece to lead the way.
First land in 2 years. This one means a lot. Popping off in the corner. Let's go. Got the cheering section.
Where it's starting to slip out of control. They need something. They need some kind of magic here. Round number 20 coming in. If you're Virtus Pro, that might be like you can't rely on that. That might be like one time. That was the wins as well.
Very quiet. They're feeling they got to take a break every now and again. There we go. There we go. And this side, very quiet over here. All right, well, we'll give you some time to warm up.
You got to trust your teammate there. And Cadian went for a play. Cadian went to win the match, win the series, and he was denied. And we'll see what the consequences for that are. And got him to a point where they could deliver on the biggest stage of all. Heroic are in the semifinals.
Heroic have done it. Trials and tribulations, but this team has made it top 4 at the first major in a couple years. And Virtus Pro, this is the end of the line, the end of the story. Heroic made it through.
Stockholm, make some noise for Refresh on Heroic. We're going to go back to the desk. Richard, over to you.
Device for you. An honorary Swede, I think the crowd would agree, coming up here. It's absolutely incredible to see. I want to ask you about being on the side of this NIP lineup where we're seeing 3 out of the 5 players, they have never played at a major. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Fist bumps all around. I'm so excited to be getting this game underway, but I want to hear the thoughts of the analysts.
Really catastrophic. And that's also with G2 having like poor starts of T sides, right? Like being down 3-1, 4-2, something like that, and then managing to win 6-7 rounds in a row, really. And that's where I think, you know, really the difference is for this team on the T side, how they managed to overcome adversity, losing some frustrating rounds to pistol, this and that. You know, it became a meme really for G2. It's better to lose the pistol round than to win it and lose the second round because.
Yeah. Stockholm, are you with us? Then let's get it underway. Oh, knives are out. He's hunting him down. Oh, Device. Just at the end, sending out a last volley to take down Nixa. Good start.
There we go. The crowd comes alive with that one.
Right at the start. Make sure they feel as bad as they possibly can in front of the home crowd. That's got to be the way to go here. 4-0 in their favor.
And those, only Nico. You could certain players you can just watch and you're like, that's Nico.
Yeah.
You know their aim. You know what like their style is.
True.
And that's just so.
And he gives them the first round for NIP.
And that is, I mean, the 6th man for NIP here. He was already rocking a 1.38 rating across 4 maps. To be fair, small sample size.
Better late than never.
NIP, the whole name of the game here is weathering the storm because their CT side on Inferno is solid. We've seen them get dominant CT. It was just Jax, and I was like, why are they so staggered? Why they're just putting faith in Jax to win that couple of rounds. And no bomb plant again for G2. This is truly putting a lot of pressure on their economy where they could have these bonus nades. The pressure is on. Madak is actually having a bit of a chat here. Tactical timeout called, and so he's able to talk. The coaches cannot interact with the players at all. Only during tactical timeouts can they interact with Hunter. He's not made any fans here today with that one. Nick Sanders, but it is a grim situation. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to say they're never going to run it back guaranteed.
On 6 to go.
G2 fans getting hype.
Slowly but surely, yeah.
Oh, interesting, and it's G2 calling a tactical timeout. Well, I'm sure Thread is going to be happy about that. Getting the chance to chime in here with the players.
There we go, bye-bye.